In a small village nestled between the golden plains and a shimmering river, lived a young man named Maku. He was known throughout the village for his charm, his smooth words, and his striking good looks. But beneath his enchanting smile was a secret, a dark hunger that could not be tamed. Maku was not like other men. He had a secret power given to him by the spirits of the forest. Whenever he grew close to a woman, a strange craving took over him. It wasn't love he sought, but something more, something darker. He devoured their hearts, not with love, but literally, feeding on their essence until nothing was left of them. The village whispered about his past lovers who had mysteriously disappeared, but no one dared speak of it openly. After all, Maku was as charming as he was dangerous. One day, a young woman named Zuri came to the village. She was radiant, with deep brown eyes that shone like the night sky, and a heart as pure as the flowing river. Zuri wasn't just beautiful, she was kind, generous, and filled with an inner strength that even the spirits of the land respected. When Maku saw Zuri for the first time, something strange happened. His usual hunger stirred within him, but so did something else. For the first time in his life, Maku felt warmth, a spark of love, like the rising sun warming the earth after a cold night. But the hunger still lurked, waiting to consume her, like it had done to the others. Despite his dark intentions, Maku couldn't help but be drawn to Zuri. She was different. Her laughter was like music, and her presence was calming, like a soft breeze that cools the skin on a hot day. They spent many days together, sharing stories under the baobab tree, walking along the riverbank, and gazing at the stars. Zuri loved Maku deeply. She saw something in him that no one else did. She didn't know about the hunger, the curse that haunted him, but she felt his pain and his fear. She believed in the goodness within him, even when he could not see it himself. One night, as they sat by the fire, Maku felt the hunger rise inside him stronger than ever before. His eyes darkened and his hands trembled. He knew what was coming. He had felt it before with others. He would consume Zuri's heart, just as he had done with the rest. But as he reached out to touch her, Zuri smiled softly. She took his hand and placed it on her chest, right over her heart. "I know, Maku," she whispered, her voice steady, her eyes full of love. Maku froze. She knew. How could she know about his secret? "I've always known," Zuri said, her eyes never leaving his. "But I believe in you. You don't have to be a prisoner to this hunger. You are stronger than the curse." For the first time in his life, Maku felt tears in his eyes. No one had ever believed in him before. No one had ever seen him beyond his curse, beyond the hunger that controlled him. In that moment, something powerful stirred within Maku, a battle between the love he felt for Zuri and the hunger that had ruled him for so long. The spirits watched closely, waiting to see what he would choose. Maku's hands trembled, but instead of giving in to the hunger, he pulled Zuri into a tight embrace. He held her close, feeling her heartbeat against his chest, a rhythm that soothed the darkness inside him. Slowly, the hunger began to fade. For the first time, love conquered his desire to devour. The spirits of the forest, watching from the shadows, smiled. Maku had broken the curse. His love for Zuri had been stronger than the darkness that had plagued him for so long. From that day on, Maku was a changed man. He no longer felt the hunger, and his heart was filled only with the love he shared with Zuri. The villagers who had once feared him saw the transformation and celebrated their union. Maku and Zuri lived together in harmony, their love a beacon of hope and light for the entire village. Their story was told for generations, a tale of a man who overcame his darkness through the power of love, and a woman whose belief in him saved not just his life, but his soul. And so, under the great baobab tree, where they had first shared their stories, Maku and Zuri found their happily ever after. bound not by hunger but by the sweetness of true love.